watching News Channel 3 live at 9 in Education Matters this morning. A new initiative aims to help develop tomorrow's scientists and engineers right here in the Mid-South. The Tennessee Valley Authority has awarded more than $60,000 in grants to schools in Shelby County to help with science, technology, engineering, and math projects. To learn more about what that means for the future, we're live with Mark Creech from TVA and Abby Miller, the principal of Barrett's Chapel School. And thank you both for being with us this morning. Good to see you. Mark, let's begin with you. A lot of times, maybe when we think about TVA, we don't always think about STEM, but perhaps should we in this case?
I think you should. Part of TVA's overall goal and mission is around making life better for folks in the Valley and also to make life better for our people. And so when you think about energy, environment, when you think about economic development and actually community, part of that is part of TVA's foundation and core. When you look at big buildings like power plants and things like that, we do that for a living, and we're going to be looking towards the future of young people, and we want to invest in their future to be able to take this over when we leave.
And Mark, along that line, what are we looking at here? Are we looking at potential future innovators out there? What are you looking at? Or what are you hoping for?
We're looking for future innovators. I mean, TVA is really partnering with our schools, our school educators, looking for engineers, looking for math education. We're looking for those innovators that will be technology driven, so that as you look at renewables, when you look at how our future will look, these are the young people of tomorrow. Those innovators are going to be the ones that's going to be maintaining what we're doing and even making it better.
Abby Miller, why, simply put, was this grant money needed? Take us into the classroom just for a second.
Okay. STEM at Barrett's plays a key role in the academic growth of our students. In our STEM classes, our Wildcats, which is our mascot, our Wildcats are given many real-life problems that they may face in the real world, and then they are led by our wonderful teachers to work together to solve these problems. Our STEM classes help develop our students into critical thinkers and problem solvers for the future. It teaches collaboration and cooperation with our students, and it also teaches other important skills needed this day and age to be a successful part of our society.
And with that in mind, Abby, what was the initial reaction when you first learned that you folks would be receiving such a sizable grant?
We were super excited, is the least I could say. I've called all of our teachers in, and we do an afternoon huddle on our computers every day, and we announced it, and a lot of shouting and hurraying and praise going on. So we were really, really excited.
For those who don't know, Abby, what is the interest like, and what would you like it to be maybe even a little bit further down the line when it comes to our young people really being interested in jobs like this, STEM-related jobs?
At Barrett's, our STEM program is really new. This is our third year for STEM to be at our school, so we're still trying to get it to grow and to get our students and parents involved in it, and we're trying to make it a school-wide project. Right now, our middle school is thriving in STEM, and we're trying, with this grant, trying to get our students more interested in STEM and the whole community to help.
And Mark, this money, especially being used right here in Memphis, right here in Shelby County, it can potentially go such a long way. Why that investment right here also?
Well, it's important for TVA to invest in the future of those, the young people here in Memphis. Like, for instance, Barrett was one of 15 schools that actually received the STEM funding money and was awarded there. And overall, across the Valley, TVA invested, along with their partner, Bicentennial Volunteers, Inc., approximately $880,000. So the investment is critically important, that we uplift these communities and we get these young people the type of education that they need to progress for good careers in the future.
And regarding some of those careers in the future, Mark, what about when it comes to more diversity in some of these potential jobs also? What would you like to see maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if not even sooner?
Well, you probably touched on one of the critical pieces that we're looking for, and that is not only diversity, but when we see women into aerospace, aeronautics, and when we see them into literally running a power plant, that's telling TVA that they're actually investing into the future in the right spaces here with minorities, with all genders, and in those areas. So TVA is looking for those young innovators of the future to actually run TVA when we are actually our career age.
So, Abby, with that in mind, do we have those potential candidates right there coming maybe from our schools?
Yes, sir, we do. Come out and see our students at Barrett. So we will make you proud.
All right. Abby Miller, Mark Creech, thank you very much. We appreciate your time this morning.